We are live.
When are we live? When is this?
We're live. We'll do it live.
Sure?
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live?
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Fine.
Friggin' thing.
We'll do all the things that you want to do. That's fine. It's not like it's your show or anything. Fuck yourself.
I wonder if that's who responded to Bill O'Reilly after he said that quote.
I don't know. Is he still? Wait, didn't they take him off? He raped some, or I don't know. Didn't he do something?
I have no idea, but
why do I hear? Oh shit! Hold on, let me turn the volume down here. I didn't realize we are actually live. Why does it say live on the thing?
We are live.
Give me a heads up.
we were just saying.
Never tell me anything.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Glory Podcast, episode 60. We've made it to 60 episodes in the Morning Glory Podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Wow. And I've got my co-host here with me. We've got welcome back. We've got Dayton Danks and we've got RayRoc here. What's going on, boys?
Woo! Hey, how you doing, Coop? Hey, my brothers.
Yep, all good. How you doing?
Going on?
Terrible. Hate my life. And
what's going on with? Oh man, the struggles we all go through on a daily basis, right?
I'm kidding.
But
I love life too much.
It's like I was telling somebody just like we're so humbled to be in North America compared to the rest of the world, right? So it's like that's why I'm so grateful.
I'm just glad I don't live across the pond in this place called England. Man, that would really suck.
Yeah. it does suck. It does suck.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. Somebody on this podcast is from England. Damn, how rude of me.
Some of our audience members are also from the UK.
Who we got?
A.K.A.
Indigo. How are you? Rayshawn, what is up? Mama Rock is in the house. Ma, I love you.
Indigo, a.k.a. from the UK.
I love everybody.
Well.
You guys know. Sarah Small, how are you?
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody. We are live in the chat room on YouTube as well. We've got in the chat, shout out to my Patreon fam, Indigo Crystal. We've got RayRoc in there. We've got Mama Rock as well. We've got Rayshawn, my boy Rayshawn, and we've got Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for joining the Morning Glory Podcast, episode 60. It's going to be a fun time here. So, first of all, like I usually do, I got to ask you guys how your week's been.
Me?
Yeah. What's anything funny happened to you guys this week at all? Or
funny?
Well, who knows what happens? You're right, RayRoc. All
right, hold on. Let's do this. Let Day go first, because I might be a minute explaining this past week away.
All right. Dayton, how was your week?
My week's the same every single week. Every single, it normally consists of a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I forget the rest, but
it's just all work for the week.
Burn out.
It's just all. It's just same old.
It's just
Speaking of which, this is now ready for Coop's Casino. This is the second time this week I've worn big boy clothes.
Hey, well, this is the first time I've worn this jacket.
Oh shoot! That's what I forgot to do, is go get a jacket.
You want to look spiffy, Ray? You want to try and outspiff?
No, I don't. I already do. Look at me.
That's right.
Hang on, you got to bear with me 1 second, because I've just prepared something ready for the casino just to make sure I get in.
Okay.
With it being a swanky place and all that lot.
Yeah. Please, you got to make sure you have first of all, you got to make sure you get in properly.
Is that better?
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh,
wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. He's got the bow tie going, man.
Oh, man.
It's the paper one. I've just cut it out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So you know origami, huh? Remember them things back in the day? You used to do the thing, you flip the thing over, and it was, you wrote shit inside. Hey, please, somebody in the chat or anybody.
Oh, yeah, no,
you know what I'm talking about?
Did anybody ever get a date off of that? No.
No,
you never got a date off of that?
Nah.
No, it's always full lies in that.
Yes, it is.
It's like a fortune cookie, right? It's like
pretty much, yeah. And those fortunes don't ever come true, ever.
Oh man. Oh, but I gotta say, Dayton definitely looks
Ooh.
spiffy with the bow tie now.
He does. And guess what? Fortune cookies. Guess who came up with the idea to put the little fortune in the cookie?
I think I've heard somebody, but I can't remember who. But like, obviously somebody.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know who, but I'm country-wise. What country came up with the idea to put a?
It's got to be USA, isn't it? USA.
Of course. We ruin everything. We take something, try to make it better, make it worse.
That's what I think I heard. I think I watched it. I think that yes, there was a Netflix special. I think it's it was like a celebrity chef that has a Netflix special on there, and he mentions about how apparently it was America that put fortune cookies in that, right? So
yeah,
okay, that's where I remember that from. But yeah, no, that's right. Okay, thanks for bringing that up.
I'm full of fun facts.
Hey man, well, friggin' America has to ruin a lot of fun things now, don't they?
Hey, I know you usually do this at the end, ask plug things, but just to throw this out there now, and I'll remind if anybody else joins us later, and including you two. I don't know if you've seen it, but remember last October I did a free headphone giveaway? Mm-hmm. We're doing it again.
Oh, shit.
Day, you got a chance for redemption here, brother.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I seriously messed up last time.
Wow.
A little bit.
It's like I'm supposed to know you better than anyone else, and that's, Yeah,
but that's
I think one question right or something, and it was about shampoo.
Short of living with me and sleeping next to me, some of these are really hard to, it's really just best guess.
Hey, well, no, I'm excited because the last giveaway you had was really fun. A lot of people really enjoyed it. So
that's kind of what made me think, and because like I said, we were really doing spring cleaning the other day with Pop and Joe and all that. Mm-hmm. And I'm going through. I got headphones, and they're just sitting there. I'm like, yeah, let's do another giveaway.
Nice. Well, at least
all the voices in my head, they're like, yeah, this is probably a good idea. So anybody in the chat, the first bit of information is, it's in somewhere on my what do you call that, page or timeline? I don't know. It's fucking there. Pardon my language. Sorry, I forgot we're trying to keep this PG-13.
Yeah, whatever. It goes. We all do what we want, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
What was wrong with your bow tie there, Dayton? Was something wrong with it, or?
It fell off.
Oh, it fell off.
It fell off. My origami bow tie fell off.
It is paper. Come on.
It's hilarious. Man,
what is it being held by the way? Is it a piece of tape or?
Tape.
Yeah, it's
tape.
a bit of double-sided tape, but it seems to not stick to anything.
Oh man, oops. Well, you could always get it'd be worse and get a piece of gum and just stick that on.
Yeah, I'm sure that that'll go down a treat on my top.
All right. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody who's here. Make sure that you're sharing this. If you're live with us right now on social media, use the hashtags. Yeah, use the hashtags, the podcast to help other people that look to the podcast category. Oh,
how we doing here? How we looking?
Yeah, you're looking trim.
Good.
Yeah.
No crystal in there. Good.
I think we're good on my end too.
Good. That's good.
Dayton, have you done your gold mining this week?
Okay.
Hang on, I'll just finish it off.
Looks good. All right, we're all good. Nose check clear. Mic check clear.
Mic check's good. All right. So we're good.
In the chat, your nose is clear. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Dayton was trying to fix his bow tie there.
Yeah, I'm just really.
You know what
Come on.
Look, I got a question for the chat and you guys too. Is it just me, or when you cut your fingernails, do you leave your index fingers nails just a little bit longer so you can pick your nose properly? You know when you cut them too short and you just can't get that. Not that I pick my nose or anything. See, Alora does.
I said, yeah, Ray.
No, I guess it's just me. Me and
No.
Alora.
No,
Go ahead, girlfriend. Yeah.
No,
That's my name.
I unfortunately don't like. I just try and make sure they're trimmed. But like for me, I try and like whenever I like rub my nose kind of thing, I kind of like secretly go like, and then just make sure it's all the crystals out there. So
okay.
I just making sure that.
You never just smeared one in your mustache, just a big old booger, just.
Well, I try and keep it secret. So when like I try and do like a fake thing, and then I like scoop underneath, so it's like a little hide and scoop kind of thing.
Really? I'm one of them obnoxious pickers. Like I want to make sure someone's looking at me and just.
It's
pick a winner.
You know,
it's like a free show and tell.
That's right. I got no couth, man. None.
You go up for your class and go. For show and tell, I like to show to everybody that I have
Look at
balls.
this. You ever get one of them jams that feels like it comes out of your fucking neck? Like just pull that thing out. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on from nose picking. Sorry about that.
I think we just gave everybody nightmares for the morning.
That's my bad, as usual. Sorry.
I'm not sure if somebody's gonna make a gif of me going like this. Oh boy. All right.
Get it. Oh my God. When is wrong?
Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I thought I almost got kicked off for a second again. I heard everything go mute for me. I got
we
scared.
almost went daytime rock again, huh?
Nice. All right.
Laura seems to be doing the soundtrack for it at the moment. She's playing with a little radio and she will not be quiet.
Hey, that's a nice. Hey, yeah, I could dig that for a casino soundtrack.
Oh my God.
We'll have to hire her as the DJ for the radio.
Coop, did you know this about casinos? That they pump extra oxygen into them, and the ceilings are always real low, and that's why they're maze-like. They're designed to keep your ass in there, and the extra oxygen keeps you happy, even though you're losing, usually.
Oh my God! So it's almost like a steam room, almost, but like with oxygen.
Exactly.
So it's like it makes you see deliriously that you're almost winning, kind of thing. But
kind of, it's something actually along those lines. The lights, the whole nine. Sorry, I'm getting
now just.
I think I heard somewhere they even do it in supermarkets with the lighting that they use.
Yeah, it's all part of it. They do.
Really?
You're absolutely right.
Huh? I did not know that. Although I do feel really cool when I'm inside a supermarket because they do have a lot of air conditioning sometimes. I mean, that's the only reason why I stay in there a long time. But also, I just like going around just looking at all the. I'm like, I've come to that age now where I'm really old and I'm looking at deals on magazines.
You know what? You could take that really old shit and throw it out the window. All right.
I'm 29 in like not even half a month, and I'm looking at coupons to try and get better deals for 50 cents off of deodorant.
You use deodorant, you pig.
Hey, Old Spice, man. Old Spice.
Yo, I took the Old Spice challenge at like 14, and I'm still using Old Spice because it is the shit. What kind you use? Pure Sport or? They got all kinds now.
I use Fresh. I like
Fresh. Okay.
I'm making sure I'm fresh, but I use the. I do get more sweaty on my armpits, so I use the antiperspirant.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, what's weird, I'm Italian, and even, I don't know if you caught that deal the other day when speaking of how our weeks went, that was part of it, the whole bear and the bee debacle.
Oh, okay.
But even with all that, I was drenched. Underarms, dry as could be. I have no idea how. I don't perspire.
Wait.
At least I don't think. Actually, I do. I got in the truck with Pop the other day. He looks at me and goes, "Damn, you stink, dude." I'm like, guess I should probably think about getting in the shower, yeah?
You know, I swear to God right now, when it comes to the worst part of what smells, it's my feet. I have to make sure that I keep my feet, like, good, or else they, like, for some get craters if I walk too long in them or something like that. I don't know.
Hold on for a second. Rayshawn, what happened at work, brother?
Rayshawn, what happened at work, brother?
He
What
said
I
he
missed?
had a stressful week at work. I wanted to quit my job.
Yeah,
That must have took a lot. He's one of the most chill dudes I know, so
Yo,
it must have been a lot.
Rayshawn is one of the hardest working troopers that I know. Part of my Patreon fam. He's always working, man. He always when he has the time, he comes and he just comes to chill with us. And football's back, so hopefully that's giving him a little bit of happiness for them. So
yeah, I hope so. No, I just caught that in the chat, and I'm like, damn, that must be took a lot for him to get to that point and say it.
Yeah, no, it's Ray. I've been chatting with Ray when he comes in my gaming scopes and that. So I try and I try not to be on social media as much now because the fact that I just want to try and do other things besides from not being on the internet or apps anymore. Like I'm trying to like walk around and actually be socializing with people, kind of thing, right? So.
Day, Indigo just said I'm waiting for Dave's bow tie to spin. Yeah, I love
you got to do the ear yank and then spin with it too. That's awesome.
Yeah, I told my nieces and nephews, they think pulling my goat is good luck. So every time they call me Unky Ray, right?
Oh yeah.
So when they see me, they pull this, they think it's good luck. I don't know what prompted me to say that, but
and then years from now, when all of them are yanked out, you're gonna tell them, "Yeah, good luck, because it's all scarred up."
Oh, it's gonna be gray. There's already gray in there. I was picking a few out this morning. I should just leave it. It's either gotta be just peppered or let's get on with it. Just go gray. I'm ready. I'm embracing it.
Speaking of beard, is Dayton gonna get his beard back at some point?
Yeah, you're all cleaned up, bro. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Well, I got forced to do it. I'm literally getting bullied in my own home.
Who held a gun to your head and forced you?
What?
Who held the gun to your head and forced you?
Charlotte doesn't need a gun. She's mean as fuck.
They usually are.
Oh my god.
She's mean as fuck. Oh my god.
I laughed
oh my
so hard
god!
that
I need to screenshot that. That face. He it looks like a deer stuck in a headlights. Look at it. Talk, please. Yeah. Oh god. Sorry.
He's got to do what he's. Hey man, he's the man. He's got to do what he's got to do, right? You know?
That's right.
That's what a man does.
Elaura's mean too.
Alora's mean too. Well, I guess we know where she gets that streak from.
You know, that's the only reason I do any weights and go to the gym. Well, try and go to the gym and stuff, so I can defend myself.
So I can, dude. I hear you.
Oh, yeah, we definitely heard you, Ray. Sorry, Ray. we definitely heard you loud and clear there.
Yo, back in the Heather and I, we used to take all kinds of mixed martial arts like kung fu, you know, Muay Thai, shit like that. Well, we used to spar with each other, right? And there's a few times, you know, we threw a couple potatoes, or we've given each other black eyes and stuff like that.
Wow.
I'm telling you that to tell you this: when we go out in public. You know, here's a couple walking together, you know what I mean? And she's got two black eyes, and we're just smiling and laughing. And there's no way people that are walking by us are like, oh, my God, he definitely beats her, you know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
But we would just laugh, fuck around, you know what I mean? And it was what it was. And I forget why that came up. What the hell were we just talking about to get to there? Or am I just talking to hear myself?
We were talking about, I think the vocal sounding is a good defense martial art move.
Right, that's it. They needed to defend himself against his wife. Forgot about that. Yeah. That's how we got into that.
See, I'm like you, Ray. I've trained in martial arts, like multiple martial arts, for years and years and years, and she can still beat the shit out of me.
Dude, same way. I couldn't. If I wanted to, I couldn't beat her ass, dude. She knew how. She could throw all four limbs at you simultaneously and like levitate, kicking you in both legs, punching with both arms, like. Impossible, man. You end up in the standard fetal position, you know, like.
I also took MMA. Did you guys know I took MMA?
Did you?
Yeah,
No.
it's called mixed martial arts. It's involved
You're
a lot of craft.
That's such a Pop move right there. Pop! He's acting like you.
I'm that's what I said. All right.
Well, I
Anyways.
bet you couldn't make a bow tie like this one.
I bet probably not. It'll probably come out circles instead of triangles.
Yeah.
Or ovals.
Ma,
even,
what are you
probably.
laughing at, Ma? You say hi to everybody? She said, "Oh my God, Day, LOL." I'm curious what she's laughing at. I forget what just happened.
Oh, it was talking about probably the mixed martial arts story.
Ah, yeah, right. Duh. Wow.
Maybe
I'm an airhead.
she's just laughing at my round head.
You got a beautiful head, man.
No, seriously, if I paint my face yellow, I really could be an emoji. I need some sort of sponsorship. Come on.
I'll sponsor you, buddy.
I actually have a very tiny head, so I always. People said my head was like the size of a tennis ball. I was like, that's small, guy.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty small. So
You don't look like you got a small head.
sorry.
His head looks smaller than your head. I got a little head.
I'll make sure I'll keep my belt buckle on. So I won't
God. I don't need one. I still got sweatpants on. I dress for comfort, man.
Oh man, this has been fun so far.
There we go.
Hey.
Emoji day. Day, you're cracking them up.
If
so
you could create
Keep
emoji,
talking.
do you guys do you guys ever want to create your own emoji at some point?
Of course.
What would you make one? I would obviously have to be like me, just like with like a guy of one of those faces, but the guy with like red eyes completely baked out of his mind.
Dude, I didn't have red eyes, but I had pure white eyes. You remember the contacts I used to have?
Oh yeah.
I had smiley face, complete white, which is cool. That tripped people out. Of course, I only did that in public, because else was the fun of it. And they had this sign, like this.
Wow.
For an eyeball.
Wow.
And I mean, they're all, this was years and years and years ago. But
that's pretty cool. People just walk around and they look at me like,
right?
Log on.
Well, she had like cat eyes, stars. Like they made some badass ones. I should look into them. They're really cool, and they're not irritating in your eyes.
I might have to order some in for Halloween this year. I don't know what I want to wear for Halloween, but I feel like wearing like something different this year. Maybe something with contacts.
How fun would that be? The three of us going trick or treating together. That would be hilarious. I almost feel like we would have to go as the Three Stooges. Day, you got to be the bald guy, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You're close to Mo.
Yeah, I'm like.
Well, I don't know if I could pull off Curly, but I got that. What we got? Larry, Moan, Curly. Am I right, or am I thinking of the Pet Boys?
No, that's right.
Okay,
Right.
just checking. Well, who are the Pet Boys then?
I have no idea.
Do you got Pet Boys over there? It's like an auto shop.
No.
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 Okay. I guess they didn't franchise that far. Coop, you familiar with Pet Boys?
When I went to like old school restaurants, looking like from the 50s, it was Backstreet Boys playing music. So it's my era was kind of messed up. So
I'm sorry. What now?
No, I didn't listen to music too much growing up.
I love the Backstreet Boys.
I had to listen to them because I had 3 sisters. 4, sorry. But yeah. All right, so why don't we just move this along, and you guys ready to have a little fun?
No,
Well, I didn't get
like
dressed
fun.
up for nothing.
I'm allergic to fun.
Allergic to fun. Well, here. For starters, why don't we if anybody out there wants to play along, why don't we play a little blackjack? All right?
Blackjack. Hit me, baby.
All right.
Hit
so,
me, baby.
so
One more time. I didn't say that. That was Day.
So who wants to start? Does Dayton or RayRoc want to start?
I'm still getting the cards out. I think this must be a brand new deck.
I'm guessing you're gonna play yourself on your end against the dealer.
I don't know. What did you have in mind?
I was just gonna have this deck of cards here, and I could just be the dealer for both you guys on this end.
That would make a lot more sense.
I think if Ray's got his own cards, he's gonna cheat. You know his deck.
Hey,
Aces and jacks and that all at the top of that deck.
Cheater. Kiss
yeah.
my.
Yeah, who knows where'd that pack come from? Did it come from?
Yeah, well, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
It is definitely not a deck of all aces. I would never do that.
Oh, it's all twos.
All twos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So if it's easier, like here,
that would be much easier if you just had the cards and I can just sit here and look
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give one to the dealer. This is how's this go? Yeah, you go here. You flip this card over. So this would be the dealer's hand. It would be an 8, and it's hidden. And then this would be you two cards. So you got 8 and a 7.
Okay.
Who's that?
Wait a minute. So wait, Day and I are playing off the same 2 cards?
Oh no, I was just gonna do one at a time. Go back and forth.
Oh, okay, I'm with you. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Day.
So Dayton, you have 15, and this is an 8 and hidden. I don't have the table.
Right. So it's stick or twist, isn't it? Give me one.
Hit. You're gonna hit. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go over, ladies and gentlemen? The anticipation. Oh, and he goes over with bust for right away with Dayton. The dealer wins with 18. Wins with 18 with a 9 and 8. All right, we've got RayRoc out.
Let's get it.
You ready to think you could beat the dealer, RayRoc? You want
I'm
some?
gonna whoop that dealer's ass. Ain't no money on the line. I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Make sure you cross this line.
Get it. All right.
First card is a 10.
Woohoo!
Dealer's card is an ace and it's hidden. That's the dealer's hand. Ace and hidden. And your card is I pushed the button so I can't see.
What is it? I see
a 10 and a 10 and a 9. 19 you start off with.
I'm a hold.
Hold at 19. Okay. What does the dealer got? He's got an ace and a 6. So that's 7 or 17, right?
You got to hit.
Yeah. Got to hit. Oh man. That's 12. He's gonna hit again. 22 bust.
Woo!
RayRoc beats the dealer, motherfucker.
That's how I roll, baby. I'm telling you, ain't no money on the line.
Hey, take your chips. Get out of here.
I got chips. See, that's what we should have did. Chips on my end, you deal them.
Yeah. All right.
And Day, you just sit there and look pretty with your bow tie. That ain't spinning yet.
Yeah, I'm staying quiet because I'm the one counting cards.
Oh, okay. I see. All right, Rayman.
Oh, do you have chips on your end or no?
I got chips, yeah.
You got chips or poker chips? Dayton, do you have poker chips around or?
Probably somewhere, but I'm not gonna go and get it.
Okay, I'll keep all the chips here. Make sure I'll keep them so you don't switcheroo with anything. All right. All right. We'll play another game here. I'll play another game. Now, I do have a story about you guys that I wanted to tell first before we play another game about how I actually learned how to play poker. Okay. I have a joke that I tell about Pokemon. All right. I used to collect Pokemon cards until my parents taught me how to play strip poker.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That is great.
It was only weird when it wasn't family game nights. So, all right, that joke actually originated from how I actually my father actually taught me how to play poker.
I don't know.
For those of you that are unaware, my father used to be a very well-known CFL football player for the Ottawa Rough Riders.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, he was a football player in the CFL.
Crackhead Football League? No shit.
Yeah, he played for 5 years there.
No kidding.
As a linebacker. Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Where'd you fall off the boat at? What happened there?
Oh, I decided to damage my body with calories. I didn't want to get hurt on the field.
Okay. Oh, well, that was a smart move. It worked out good for you.
It probably lowered my lifespan about 10 years. So
it's all good. You got 10 to spare. Just keep living each day to the fullest.
Who knows? I think they both equally the same anyway. So.
Oh my God! Yo, you guys should have seen that shot. That was impressive.
Did you just like get a?
I crushed a Red Bull can and I threw it over about 12, 15 feet.
All right, Mr.
Whoosh.
Steph Curry. Wish. Steph Curry 2.0 over here.
Wish.
Yeah. There was no. So back to how
you seen it. Fuck you. Sorry.
All right. So I went to I was like maybe about 6 or 7 years old at this time, and my father took me to a VIP dinner for all the football players and that. And while all the football players were waiting for their food because it took so long, there was like a bunch of football players that I sat with my father, and they all started playing poker together. So. That was that. So then, just randomly, my father was teaching me while we were all playing with them how to play poker together. I had fun playing it with him. So, but the mistake I made is I played gambling at school the next day.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
you went to the principal's office, didn't you?
So I didn't know it was not. You're not supposed to gamble or play poker at school.
Oh.
So after that following evening, I went to school, and at lunchtime, me and a bunch of friends, including my sister at the time. Well, she still was my sister, but my sister, I started.
My sister at the time. Twice removed. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was teaching everybody how to play poker at lunchtime. We were all in this corner in the brick, and we were just learning how to play poker. There was a teacher that came over and said, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "Oh, we're playing
gambling." Yeah. What? I don't feel like learning math, motherfucker. I'm learning my own math. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So. Yeah, my father got a phone call from the principal office saying that I was gambling at work, and yeah, so that was the very first day how I learned how to play poker. I thought it was still fun. I didn't know it was illegal, but we all make mistakes when we're kids, right?
Not me. I was perfect. I never fucked up in my life ever. Believe me.
No, now it just happens when you're on the podcast now, right?
Always. Look, no, I ain't bleeding yet.
What about you guys? Do you guys have any stories? Like, have you guys gone to any like fun casinos or anything? Or?
You know what? I got a yes, but I got a casino story for you.
Okay.
Way back in the day, let's see. I think it was right before Heather and I got together, maybe before we started dating. Anyway, I was at a casino with, I guess you'd call her girlfriend, maybe. So anyway, I give her X amount of money to, go gambling with, right? And she sat down at it wasn't a slot machine, but one of them whatever games. Now we're going back quite some time now. I'm 37. I was 21 or something like that. So however many years ago that shit was. So anyway, she goes up $500. Now me, if I went up $500, I'm cashing my ticket in and I'm walking the fuck out of that casino.
I'm cashing out at $20.
You know what I'm saying? That's me, man. That is me. Holy shit.
$500.
So anyway,
wow.
$500, right? So she goes, here's some of your money back. I'm like, no, that was for you. You keep it. You do what you want. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. Do your thing. So the $500 that she won, half hour later, not only is that $500 gone, so is the rest of the money. That fast, lost it all. Now, me, if I go, I'm sitting down at a poker table. I like poker. Or blackjack, which we got to get back to. It's Day's turn. But anyway, long story short, she ended up losing a lot more than $500, let's say that. And I, like you just said, I think it was $25 or something like that, that I ended up walking away with. That was the first and only time that I actually went to a casino. Well, no, I'm lying. I had a visitor about 2 years ago that came up. We ended up at the Mohegan Sun Casino, about 40 minutes away from here. And I won $200, cashed out. Just
what?
Yeah.
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dope. That looks
So
like
that's the only 2 times that I've ever won at a casino. Cashed out and bam, I'm in.
yeah, that's pretty fucking epic. I've never won that much before. Dayton, have you gone to any casinos or anything? Or?
Well, I've been to a casino once. We've only got one in like the, I don't know,
Vicinity?
Yeah, in probably about a 50-mile radius or something like that. We've got one casino, and it was back when I was when I used to be a builder and I was working on construction sites. I squatted up with a guy who was just ruthless, basically, and we went to the casino one night, and we sit down at the table, and back in the day, before it was weed, and you just get your chunks of resin.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled one of them out of his pocket. Yeah, he pulled one of them out of his pocket and he starts burning it and making a joint at the table in the casino, so we got banned for life.
What?
Before we even played a game of cards.
What? Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow.
That is one
and the thing is, he still had the cheek to start arguments with the bouncers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me go purposely mess with the bouncers.
Hey, well, cannabis probably in this casino. You probably blaze up here. You'd probably be fine. But
Hey, I just thought of an idea. Hey, did you ever think about being a bouncer at like a bar, strip club, or something like that?
I actually did a few nights back when I was, I don't know, 20, something like that. Did a few nights.
So a couple last week.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, you did for real. No, seriously. I mean, it pays decent, and you could whoop on some people's asses. I know that much, so it makes sense.
Because of the baby face and that, as soon as there was any trouble, they all came at me. So all the people who had wanted to start fights, they'd start me. So I thought, she can't be doing with that.
See, that's why I don't go out to bars, because both people that's inside the bar and the bouncers would try and pick a fight with me. They would just look at this face like, hey, this guy looks too cocky. I don't want him here. I don't know. That's why I had to grow a beard. My 2 baby face pissed people off too much.
I want to grow a beard so bad. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted hair, and it just won't come in. Oh, well, maybe one day.
I'm still learning how to trim stuff properly. It's always like curly and just like I don't know how to groom it properly.
I'll hook you both up, man. I'm telling you. I'm wicked with that. I used to do my buddy's sideburns all the time. I left mine just plain right now. But, all right, Day, you could really Coop, you know who Jeff Hardy is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how he always does, like, sideburns and stuff like that?
Yep.
Well, Jeff ain't got shit on me. Honest to God. I can do, and with a Mach 3, no less, I could do some wicked shit, man. So,
hey, I'd love for you to start growing it and just start taking some pictures for Jeff Hardy on Twitter. Maybe he'll get...
I honest to God, I thought about doing that, because right now it's perfect. It's just right, so I could, maybe later I will.
I swear, you should do like a before and like do like every day and do a montage of you growing it and then showing it, and Jeff Hardy like, I've been working hard on it.
I have an extra phone where I could do time lapse too.
Nice.
Time lapse the bits.
Nice. Yeah, that's always fun. I like doing those documentaries. I have not wanted to take a picture of my stomach yet to try and do like a before and after thing of losing weight kind of thing, because like I don't know. It's like I have I like resting my stomach here too much all the time, so you can't really see it. I don't know. It's like I kind of don't want the gut to go because I like resting my hands on my stomach a lot.
Oh my God! Yes, that ain't the best excuse.
That is probably the only reason why. It's like that's the only reason why I don't want to get rid of my gut, because I always look like this. And I can just rest it here. That's the only reason.
All right, hey, I got a little update here with the All right, remember I was saying Rayshawn? He was a little pissed at his job. Okay. The new manager thinks he can come and say whatever he wants and how he wants. He's a disgusting human being. Now he must be, because now Rayshawn, we all know him. You know, very cool, mellow, down to earth dude, cool as shit. So for whatever he must have said to him, must have been really uncalled for and fucked up for him to get that pissed off. Because there are a lot of people, you know, the type that just come up thinking better than anybody else, you know, them type of people. Just need a bitch smack, check them, you know.
For people that don't understand, like I had to quit my job because how I was treated. Well, actually, I was laid off. I was really unhappy. You just hear Dave. Shut up.
Hi, shut up. Don't sound like a Lord said, shut up.
Hey, Laura, get her.
Is she being protective or something? Or?
No, there's a squirrel on the fence.
Oh. It's a squirrel.
Say that again. What is on the fence?
A squirrel.
Okay. I'm going to start saying it that way. I like that better than a squirrel.
A squirrel?
You got to add an extra, extra syllable in that. A squirrel.
A squirrel.
Say it again one more time.
It is a squirrel. It is a squirrel.
There we go. Squirrel. Squirrel.
You know, it's a nightmare because I literally live right next to the woods, and we get squirrels all day, every day. So that's all I hear is the dog barking at the squirrels.
I love it.
Well, what do you call it? What is it? A rat with a bushy tail?
It's called squirrel.
No, I just
a squirrel. A squirrel. A squirrel. Don't you put us like a swirl of cream on something?
You say it. I like the extra syllable. It's cute.
A squirrel? It's not a squirrel. It's a double R. You know, it separates English. Come on, I'm English. I speak this language better than you two clowns.
I know you do.
We invented this shit.
We speak English.
Yeah, see, Laura's told you.
What language do you speak in England? English?
I get crapped on because we have an extra U in our words.
Philly language, we drop letters. We don't need them all. We take shortcuts.
I mean, for a Canadian accent, I say like outside, like an out. It's like weird.
An out.
Say about. How do you say about?
Out and about.
I'm going for a walk boots.
Out and about. Out and about.
I say
out and about.
I say instead of pasta, I say pasta. Pasta. I don't know. It's like pasta. Pasta. I don't know.
It sounds like you need this bow tie, Coop.
I'm still waiting for it to spin.
Oh yeah. We gotta have another game here. I think it's time for another game of blackjack here.
Yeah.
All right.
Day's turn.
All right, Day's turn. All right. Let's see here.
Hey, by the way, everybody in the chat, if it looks like I constantly have a cigarette in my hand, well, obviously it's because I do, but they go out so quick, so that's why I keep relighting it. I forget I have
it. We have fun talking too much, that usually goes out, doesn't it?
Yes, too much.
All right, so there's your hand, Dayton. You got 15. And
hit me.
Hit you?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh. What's that?
That's 7. Is that 22?
Oh,
yeah, I think it's 22.
We can't count. It is 22.
Yeah, he busted.
Oh.
Dealer had 16. Dealer wins. All right, RayRoc, you're up.
Really?
Yeah. After a 20-minute wait, you get your second hand. All right.
2.
All right. So what you got? You got 12.
Hit me.
Hit you. Dealer has 8 in the thing. So,
anything but a 10 or face card. Come on.
1. So
Hit
that's
me.
13.
Fuck.
Ah, damn. 10, 23. He busted.
Son of a.
All right. Dealer wins with 10. All right. Dealer's on a roll right now.
Dealer's cheating.
Yeah. Let's keep going. We're on a roll right now. Dave, you're up. All right. Other hand. I'll see if I can speed this up a little bit.
Faster.
Dealer has the queen. What does Dayton got here? You got either 9 or 19.
I'll stick at 19.
Yeah. Indigo
12?
said next podcast is the accent challenge.
Yeah. Dealer 14, dealer 15, dealer 25, dealer plus. Dayton wins. Dayton beats the dealer.
All right.
Dayton beats the dealer. Here, take your chips.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's on your head now. Ain't that adorable? You look like my niece right now.
Can we wait? Okay. Okay, perfect.
Right.
I just needed it freeze there so I take a screenshot of it.
Hang on, wait there. Let me do a pause at least.
Okay, 3-second pause. You gotta talk.
Talk.
Hello.
The camera didn't.
Keep talking.
I can't keep talking and smiling at the same time.
He's got a point.
It's tough, you know. I'm not a ventriloquist.
There you go. Breathe loud. That is adorable. That's fucking adorable. Please tell me you got it.
All right, RayRoc, you're up.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Dealer's got an ace. RayRoc's got 12.
12. I'm gonna hold. No, hit me.
Hit you. All right.
In the come on, man. Are you serious?
Another
You are
buck.
so cheap.
Another buck. Dealer's got 13. All right. Wow. RayRoc's not having much luck here.
Hey, you're jinxing me.
I gotta
Are
say.
we playing? Wait, are we secretly playing for? Did I miss a memo here? Are we playing for money? Is that what's happening?
Oh no.
Okay.
Unless you want to play for like I don't know.
I only do sexual favors. I don't play for money. Sexual favors. That's it.
Unfortunately, virtual porn does not exist yet, so.
That's all right. I'll come to you.
All right.
Someone's got to wear a blindfold, though.
I do have
Don't look
to.
at me.
I do have to mention to you guys. Sometimes casinos, it's not all about gambling at casinos. Sometimes they have wonderful concerts there. Sometimes they'll host light shows and fire.
Yeah.
There's the reason why I wanted to bring up today is because there's a casino that we wanted to go to yesterday, and every spring they have a fireworks festival. So all these different countries like Spain, Portugal, United States, UK, Australia, all these different countries compete for firework competitions, and they come to this casino here, and they show all the best fireworks that they have. It's absolutely incredible to watch.
Interesting. What casino is this? What's it called?
It's called the Casino de Lac Léman. It's in Quebec. Wait.
Hold on. Say that again. I got Casino Quebec.
Yeah, it's in Quebec, Canada. It's called Casino de Lac Léman. That's right. We put a duh.
Is that French?
Yeah, it's French. Casino de Lac Léman.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've learned a bit of French here. Petit français. Je ne sais pas français. I speak the sexy though.
Can you tell the story about the?
Anyways,
I just got a text from Mama Rock. She wants me to tell a story about a particular incident that happened a few days ago, but I'll get into that in a minute.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna mention this fireworks thing because it's absolutely wonderful. This firework competition that you guys should totally look up. Fireworks are incredible to watch. So yeah. So what story did you want to bring up?
Well, I didn't want to bring it up at all because it's not really my thing, but Mama Rock asked me, so I guess I'm telling a story. Thanks, Ma. I don't like doing this because I don't like... Damn it! All right. So, for the past, let's say, year and a half, I noticed this white Chevy Silverado, okay? Now, the first time I noticed it was I was sitting on my front deck across the way, you know, the actual house. And this truck stops. Now, it's the first time I noticed it, so I assumed it was a tourist. Like I said, a lot of times tourists will stop when they see deer, you know. So this dude stops, and the deer's still on the property, right? Starts to go, and he guns his truck, tries to hit the deer. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is the matter with you? So this about a year and a half, 2 years ago, okay? So this kind of kept happening. So just 2 or 3 days ago, the morning when the bear, you know, messed up all the bees and all that, when I put all that back together, it was that day. Anyway, so again, right past Joe's property, you know, Joe and I, you know, we live, you know, he's my neighbor. He's next door over. Anyway, this truck comes and attempts to hit the deer. The way the deer jumped out of the way is laying on the ground, right?
Whoa, Jesus fuck, man.
So he's got 3 of his 4 tires on my property, and he gets out. Now, I'm sitting on the porch right outside of here, watching this whole thing happen. So he gets out, so I start limping over. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Long story short, you know, he gets out. I'm like, I said, why are you on my lawn? What are you doing? You know, by this time, the deer had got up and left. And the dude takes an attitude with me, right? So I honestly did turn the whole cheek deal. Actually, I turned 2 cheeks, you know. He's just running his mouth, you know, wouldn't stop. So anyway, I go to turn around, right? And the dude goes to throw a sucker punch, right?
What the hell?
Yeah, and it would have clipped me right in the ear, too. So anyway, I grabbed his arm, flipped it, turned him around, dropped him, and now he's on his stomach with his arm being wrenched back up to his neck, okay?
Fucking sakes. Now,
this dude, I'm about 145, 50 pounds or whatever, you know what I mean? This dude was a little shorter than I am, but he's like 225 or whatever, you know? So anyway, drop him, and he's still talking shit while he's on the ground, right?
Jesus.
And pardon my language because I'm quoting what he said, you know. Yeah, he's talking all this shit, and he's on the ground. The more he's talking, I'm just wrenching on that arm before the breaking point. You know all about this stuff. So anyway, he goes, let me up, pussy, let me up. You know, you fucking bitch. I'm like, you up? I'm just kind of laughing. So I let him up. So he goes to throw another punch after, could have been 30 seconds, could have been a minute, right? Just caught it with my hand, flipped it, pushed it back into his chest, and used the momentum to pull him back, right?
Right.
Dropped him again. He's kind of like on his side now, and once again, put him in a Muay Thai lock, you know?
Fucking idiot.
Now, this time, I'm tuning him up.
Oh, my God.
I could have hit him 5 times. I could have hit him a dozen times. I don't know. I'm not a violent person, but when you're on my property, fucking with innocent animals, and you can't hunt around here, and you're taking an attitude with me, then the Dago comes out.
Yeah, you're allowed.
So I whooped the shit out of this dude. Now, again, I'm not a tough guy by any means. You guys know this. You know what I mean? This was just impromptu. You know, it's just something crazy that happened.
Yeah.
So I stopped because I didn't want to kill him, because when you got that kind of adrenaline going through you, you know. Thanks for telling me this, Ma. Thanks.
Well, hey, wow, this just happened recently? Holy fuck.
This was 2 or 3 days ago, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, this is how far behind with stuff I am right now.
Right. Well, I didn't tell the story because I don't like really talking about this stuff. Like
well,
said,
yeah. Yeah, tune this fucking idiot up.
So look, I lit him up, and he just laid there. He's laying on the ground. And for a split second, I thought, I'm like, oh my God, I killed him. You know, he's bleeding all over. Both of his eyes are already turning black. You know, his lips fat as could be, bleeding. I don't know if I knocked any teeth out. I ain't got no marks on my hands, you know. I actually had gloves on at the time. I usually have gloves on.
Right.
But anyway, he just laid there. Maybe after 2 minutes, you know, I lit a cigarette as he's laying there, right? And I went over to him. I was on the ground. I'm like, I actually asked, this dude is a jerk off, straight up, you know? Like, who does that first off, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I go over to him. I ask him, like, are you all right? And he just kind of looked up like, yeah, I think so, you know? His tone now, after I tuned him up, that's when his tone finally changed. The rest of the time, he's talking shit. So eventually, you know, I help him up once I got him on his feet. I'm like, you all right? And he didn't say much after that. You know, he had plenty to say before it. So helped him kind of in his truck. You know, he gets in his truck and he tries to peel out, you know, off the grass. He's still, the whole time, his truck's on my property.
Right.
So when he tries to peel out, right, the truck, I don't know what it did. It kind of jumped. Like, it didn't work out the way he had planned. You know what I mean? So when he finally gets on the street, he goes to retry and peel out, right? And it skips a gear. The whole thing just wasn't working out. When he did get in the truck when he was on there, he just kind of looked at me like, what the fuck just happened, you know? So finally he took off, and at some point I told him, like, I don't ever want to see you coming down this road. He lives somewhere back, you know, this way. So usually he makes a right, come down, and goes, you know, wherever he goes. Matter of fact, I was on the phone with Pop before he came up, and I was sitting out here, and I could see over on the road, and I see his truck go by the other way, and I was cracking up.
He knows.
I figured, because he goes, be careful. So I'm like, look, I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this to happen. You know, I'm like, he ain't going to come back. You know, I'm like, he's either going to shoot me or nothing's going to happen. So
should put up like a big billboard of this picture of
I did call. I got his license plate. I called the cops, let them know what happened, because legally I have the right to shoot you or kill you or whatever if you're on my doing that. You know what I mean? If you're not invited, I mean, that's just, I don't know if rules are the same there or with you, Day, but, you know, if you're on somebody else's property causing trouble, you have the right to kill them. Which I almost did, but I stopped. Now, my brother, he's a Marine. He probably would have killed the dude. So he's lucky he got me and not Shawnee.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, hopefully this guy learned a lesson, not to fucking be a dumbass.
That's where I'm coming from. I just wanted to check him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He struck me as the type of dude that goes to bars that just looks for fights, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's a shame how some people are like that, man. But
thanks for that, Ma. I appreciate that.
Hey, well, thanks for letting me know, because sometimes I'm like so far behind the knowledge, I'm not aware of stuff, so.
Like I said, if she wouldn't have texted me and told me that, I would have never brought it up. Like I said, I don't like talking about fighting. I don't like being I'm not a tough guy. You know?
Well, so far this has been a fun podcast. We've almost gone for a full hour, so I mean,
already.
Well, that's why we gotta finish up this little casino night, because
let's go. Sorry about that, y'all. That's you can put that one on Mama Rock. Yeah.
Hey, well, no, thanks for sharing that. But I wanted to show you guys a different game that I like playing called High or Low.
Let's do it. I know High or Low.
You know High or Low, right? So
yes,
if you guys are unaware, this is one of my all-time favorite games of playing with friends or anything. It's just basically, it comes from a very old game show called Card Sharks. And basically how it goes is a card would be shown, and you have to guess if it's higher or lower than the card with a certain amount of time. So the rules for this game, you have to get it right at least 3 times in a row, okay?
Okay.
All right, or else you lose a poker chip.
All right, you're up.
All your poker chips right here. We've got Dayton's, we got RayRocs. All right, we'll start off with Dayton. Higher or lower? That's 6.
Higher.
Higher than 6. This is going to be higher than 6, ladies and gentlemen. It is. We've got a queen. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Should have went higher. Here comes the ace.
Lower than a queen. Is it going to be lower than a queen? Oh, it's a 10.
It's lower.
The last one. We need one more.
Oh, do I make a real risk? I'm going higher.
He's taking the big risk. He's taking the big risk. Can he double his money? Does he double his money here? Is it higher than 10? Hey! Poker tip for Dayton.
Damn.
Woo!
I'm so losing this round.
All right. All right. RayRoc, you're up. We've got a 7 of diamonds here.
Are you kidding me? All right, let's go higher.
Higher than a 7 of diamonds. This is going to be higher than a 7 of diamonds. Oh, it's a bust. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take a poker chip away from you.
You're cheating, aren't you? You are so cheating.
We're going to go back over to Dayton here. He's on a roll with the first one after going with a risky move and doubling down his money. We go with a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. Is it going to be lower than a jack? It is a 4 of hearts.
And higher.
He's going to go higher than a 4 of hearts? It's going to be a 9 of hearts, the final card. Higher or lower?
Oh, lower.
Lower for the final card. Is he going to double his money? No!
Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take a poker chip away from you.
Coop, this should be a game show.
Right back over to RayRoc here. We've got the letter A.
The letter A.
The letter A.
Higher. No, let's go lower.
Lower than the letter A. Is it going to be lower than the letter A? It's a 4 of spades.
Higher.
Higher than a 4 of spades. He's going higher. It's a push. It's a push.
Are you kidding me right now? I promise you. I was going to say match it.
You don't win or you don't lose. It's a push with that one.
I lose. Dealer wins on that one.
No.
It's house rules.
If you insist, sure.
What are your house rules?
Lose more. Oh no, it's a push. So it's no. All right, Dayton, you're up.
Oh, higher.
What's that?
Higher.
Higher than he's going higher than spades, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be higher than spades?
The ace of spades.
It's a 2 of clubs.
Wow.
No. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take another poker chip.
We're getting our ass kicked here. You started off on fire.
That's a little
this is rigged. This is rigged.
That's what I said.
Oh, we're going. It's all one deck. It's all just one deck.
All right. Lower.
Lower than a queen of clubs for RayRoc here. Is it going to be lower than a queen? It's a 9 of diamonds.
Shit.
2 more.
All right. Let's go lower. 2 lower.
Lower than a 9 of diamonds. Oh, it's a 7. Last one. Let's
get high, baby.
He's getting high with a higher over than the 7 of hearts. It's an 8 of hearts. He doubles his money.
Out time.
RayRoc doubles his money, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go back over to DaytonJay here. We've got a 5 of hearts.
Didn't I get that last round?
Yep.
5 of spades.
He's cheating, Day.
Higher than a 5 of hearts. Oh, it's an 8 of clubs.
It's a wrong screen. I'm looking at the wrong screen here, fellas.
It's a little bit delayed. Oh, he's going lower than an 8 of clubs. Oh, it's a king of hearts. Oh,
yeah, would this trip y'all out if I just did this the entire time?
I'm going to have to take up. You know what? For that, RayRoc, I'm going to give you a penalty for that. I'm taking a poker chip for that.
Fine, take it.
All right, RayRoc, you're up with a 7 of clubs.
All right, lower. Let's try lower.
Lower than a 7 of clubs. He's going lower than a 7 of clubs, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be lower than a 7 of clubs. It's a 4 of diamonds. This is going to be higher or lower than a 4 of diamonds. He's going higher, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 7 of spades for the last one. Where is he going to go, RayRoc? Is he going to go?
We are getting high again, brother.
He's getting high over the 7 of spades. It's going to be higher. Oh, it's a 6 of spades. I'm cheating.
That's right, Alora. He's cheating. I know.
I'm going to have to take a poker chip away from you. Ooh, looks like RayRoc got hit hard there. All right, we're almost done with the deck here, ladies and gentlemen. Can RayRoc bounce back, or can DaytonJay take the win here? We've got to start off with a 7 of diamonds.
That's a 7
It's a
of
jack.
diamonds?
Oh, sorry.
It's a jack.
That's the funniest looking of 7 of diamonds I've ever seen.
So fast, I'm starting to get delirious from seeing things.
Oh my god.
Right, so I'm going lower.
He's going lower.
I better win because I have to get a new bow tie now. I ripped it up in the last round.
It never spun.
Oh, is it going to be?
Sorry, Indigo, it never spun.
Diamonds. It's a 3 of hearts. He's got 2 more to go.
Higher.
That's bullshit.
He's going higher than a 3 of hearts. It's going to be higher. Oh!
Wow! Are you serious right now?
You know Coop's got all his cards laid out in front of him.
I'm going to
He
have
is
to take
so cheating.
another poker chip away from
Look, he loves us taking away.
Here comes RayRoc trying to bounce back after the last one. We've got a jack of spades.
Jack of spades. I want to say higher, but I'm going to go lower.
He's going to go lower than a jack of spades. Ladies and gentlemen, lower. It's an ace of spades.
Wait, what?
8.
Oh, an 8. I thought you said an ace. Check yourself.
He did.
Check yourself,
You
fool.
look at here, boy. Check yourself. Step your ass in line.
Is it going to be higher than an 8 of spades or lower? Which one is he going to go?
We're getting high, Coop.
He's getting high. It's getting risky. Getting more higher than an 8. Is it going to be higher than an 8? It's an ace. Wow, it's the highest you can go.
That's right.
He called it. Higher or lower?
What do we got? Oh, then an ace?
Yep.
This is hard. Let me think for a second.
Is it going to be higher or lower than an ace?
Let's try lower.
Well, he's going lower, ladies.
It's going to be another ace.
It is. Of course it is. Look, he's looking for it now. He's looking for an ace.
Oh, it's a 6 of clubs. He gets it. There, make a rain and chips for poker chips for RayRoc.
Woo!
Dayton, he's catching up. We're almost
What do you
done.
mean catching up?
He's
Ain't we
catching.
even?
Yeah, it's kind of even. It's basically even.
What do you mean? Are you keeping score over there? What the fuck is
Oh
happening?
yeah. I've got a stack here. Don't worry. I've got.
Oh, we got chips going on. Cheers.
We've got a stack. I see RayRoc is 2 chips behind. 2 chips behind. So
What
Dayton,
the shit's that?
he's catching up fast. Dayton, here's your card, a 5 of diamonds.
That's bullshit.
Higher.
Higher than a 5 of diamonds. We've got a 10 of diamonds.
Go for the flush, dude. Sorry, wrong game.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10 of diamonds. Oh, it's an ace. Oh my God.
Hey, you took your lucky bow tie off, man.
Another poker chip I've got to take away from you.
He loves it. Look at him. He's getting off on taking his chips away. You fuck.
I'm like Suzuki when somebody hits him in the chest.
I know you are. Exactly.
All right, RayRoc, you're up
Pokemon
here.
searching psycho. Lower.
Lower than a king of spades. It's going to be a 9 of clubs.
Oh, what the all right, let's go lower.
Lower than a 9 of clubs. It's going to be lower. It's a 3. Last one. It's going to be higher or lower.
It is going to be, let's get high, boss.
He's going higher one more time. Over 3 of spades. It's a 10 of clubs. Look at that. And RayRoc doubles.
Hell yeah, baby. Woo!
Dayton, you need this. Or else it looks like RayRoc has more chips than you. You need this win here.
Bring it.
9 of spades.
I hate that.
I'm going higher.
Higher than a 9 of spades.
Good
Yeah.
call. I would
Is
have
it
said
going
the
to be
same.
higher than a 9 of spades? No. It's
Wow!
It's a 2 of spades. I'm sorry, Dayton. but
This is
that's
bullshit.
gonna
This is
cost-
absolute
This
fucking
is
bullshit.
bullshit, he says.
Another poker chip.
I've never
Oh.
seen such a more pissed off face in my life. Look at him. Fuck this game. It's rigged.
Yeah. You know I don't like losing.
Oh my God, you're.
I see that. Look at him. He looks like he's ready to hit a baby, not your own, someone else's baby.
You have the perfect face that froze when you went like this.
Oh man, you know how many screenshots? If I get a chance to watch this back, there's gonna be a lot of screenshots coming from this month.
This is a great episode, but there's a few more hands left to play. If RayRoc wins this, he wins. So RayRoc,
no pressure. I see that. Okay.
8 of diamonds.
Right. So I might as well. I'm going to bet all my chips.
Or nothing? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm going to bet all my chips that the next card is.
Is that I can't see that. What is that? An 8 or?
It's an 8 of diamonds.
8 of diamonds.
8 of diamonds.
Queen. Lower. You get a queen.
Lower.
He's going lower. Dayton.
All my chips on the queen.
Is it going to be a queen?
Come on.
It's a 2 of diamonds. So Dayton loses all his chips. All right, RayRoc, you're still in this. Is it
We're getting high, baby.
Is it higher than a 2? It's a 3. One more. Is it higher or lower?
We're getting high, baby.
One more. It's an ace, the highest you can go. RayRoc wins.
That's how I roll, baby. Woo!
I don't have the. I can't.
Absolute.
Look at his face. He wants to kill someone. Dave, you can have my chips. I'll donate them.
Come on, I needed that money.
He gave them all to me. He bet them all away. Sorry. Well, don't worry. It'll be safely in my pocket where no way we can get to it. So I'm sorry, but Dayton, maybe next time. RayRoc is your.
I'm not going to explain that to the kids.
Woo! I'm the.
RayRoc is the Coop's Casino winner of 2019.
Boom! Boom!
Out of the 2 contestants that competed this year, only one that came out victorious.
Yeah.
Charlotte's going to whoop my ass.
Hell yeah. Dude, I've never seen Dave so pissed off in my life. I gotta save that picture.
Like I said, Charlotte's going to whoop me now. I've just lost everything.
That's all right. No problem.
Oh, man. I don't know what. Don't worry. You'll just have to hit the gym more, right? More gym time.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I think we've reached an hour on our episode, boys.
Dude, just cruise by. How is that even possible?
That's how it goes with us, man. So we're
how
here
long we been?
How long we been on the air?
Yeah, I don't see time.
I can't. I'm not sure. But I think it's been.
It's got to be over an hour.
An hour and 11 minutes is what I'm reading.
Okay.
So.
It's been long enough for Elora to pull every petal off a whole vase of flowers.
Oh my God! Oops.
You guys have got me gambling, and I'm, now I have to clean up.
Don't worry, Dad. Poor bow tie.
Yeah.
An innocent bow tie.
You got to wear the actual tie.
I put this jacket on for nothing.
You guys,
see, I told you. See, you got to go in casuals, man. This is how you got to gamble, man.
Maybe next time I'll go in suspenders. We'll have to come up with different.
No.
Anyways, boys, I think we've reached our time limit today. But any last words from you guys for today?
Day.
Just hope everyone has a good weekend, safe weekend. Love you all.
Don't worry, I'll send the money by PayPal back to you, Dave. Don't worry.
Oh
I don't have PayPal. You know I don't have PayPal.
All right.
We got to get his ass to PayPal somehow.
That's just more bullshit coming from Coop, and I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll send Bitcoins
More
instead.
bullshit coming from Canada.
He trusts
Fuck
Bitcoin. He trusts Bitcoins instead. Anyways, boys, it's been a lot of fun. But
always, brother. Always.
Hey, where can everybody find you, boys?
You can find me at RayRoc421 on Twitter. I can't stand Facebook, so I think it's just RayRoc on Twitter or the other one, Facebook, but I'm never on it, so don't bother. Instagram, I still don't know what my handle is, but I'm on Instagram too. I use it often, but I'm just logged in all the time, so I don't know what my handle is. I did it like years and years ago. So.
I'll make sure I'll post it down in the video. And then Dayton, where can we find you?
So my Twitter is @DanksDayton. And just so people know that Danks is actually my second name. It's not that I'm hooked on weed.
It's awesome. I want that. I'm naming my kid Danks after that. I mean, it's such awesome.
And my Instagram is DaytonJay UK.
Excellent. Well, make sure you go follow both of these boys on their social media, and make sure that you come join us next week for the Morning Glory podcast. Hopefully you guys have fun in Coop's Casino. Hopefully people didn't go broke after today. Hopefully
Except me.
Hey, and we have a lot of fun here in the mornings, and hopefully we'll make your mornings even more fun next week on the Morning Glory podcast. Thanks for joining us.
I think it's funny Indigo's idea, an accent, because I mean I could go straight Philly if we need to, and I know they could go deeper English. And Coop,
I love voice acting, but I'm scared of people just calling me or racist if I do an impression of something. So
well, everybody knows we ain't racist, so let's just take it there.
Yeah, I love doing voice actings and that, but you know, I think I can get away as like a cartoon character instead.
I agree.
So I think we should just maybe we should do a Morning Glory podcast episode where we're in animation for an episode.
How cool would that be? Could you imagine? That would be awesome.
An entire podcast episode. Us in animation on a comic strip or something.
I would love to see an animated me.
Hey, I think that would be a lot of fun. If you guys want to have fun with us next week, maybe we'll do an accent challenge. Give us ideas what we should do to stay interactive. And all of you guys, we wish you all a wonderful week.
Always.
All right. See you guys.
Love y'all.
See ya.